So don't mind my hair because I took a shower this morning around like 9 o'clock. So today I'm going to do a vlog because I've seen the title of the video. We are going to do what it's like to be at home doing schoolwork and what it's going to be like at school near work. So I go every other day. Tomorrow I go to school, and then Wednesday I don't, Thursday I do, and Friday I don't. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are the only days that I go to school. Next week I go Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. So right now I am currently probably doing choir or art. Right now, if you guys hear any yelling, that would be my little sister. The 4-year-old boy is like a little jackass right now, but he's being a little butthole right now. And he's like literally this around like 6 o'clock this morning, he hit my little sister. Look, my mascara, like literally. So I got myself like but I'm thinking that I'm doing choir right now. I'm not sure. No, I'm doing my art, which right now I'm doing art, which in high school it is into 3D art right now. So that's what I'm doing. But I don't, well actually it's 10 o'clock. But in the next few hours, around like probably 10:40, I might set alarm. Maybe at 10:30 I might go downstairs and watch Little Girl. Let's do it every day. I'm gonna set my alarm at 10:37. So once that rung goes off, then I will stop and get downstairs and watch the Little Girl because we have to take the 4-year-old boy outside to go put him on the bus. So he goes to school. Lucky he goes to school every single day, which that's a nice thing, and I can like literally get my work done when it's just the only two, the little sister and the 1-year-old girl. And I'm not gonna say her name because honestly, so right now I'm doing art right now, which it is 3D, and I'm going to do that real fast, which I most likely might have my mom help me with it. But if you guys hear any talking, sorry, it will be them talking. Oh. We had to watch a thing.
Engaging is as close a manifestation of the sublime.
I have to go back.
Engaging, dramatic, and inexplicable, Gerhard Richter's Blau is as close a manifestation of the sublime as been achieved in the art of painting.
So right now we're kind of doing 3D, 2D art, which we are taking like an animal, and then we're like, sorry if I look like I have dark circles, it's just I have mascara and I don't know. I got like a whole bunch of sleep in, so I don't know. Or I could put some concealer on later. But we're taking an animal that we picked. We have to do 2 animals that are totally different to each other. So I have a giraffe and a dog. So the dog is more towards like, I don't know, I forget. And then our giraffe is more towards like, I don't know, I forget. But that's what we're kind of doing. So it's actually fun. If you guys have not done it, it's fun.
Across the course of his epic 50-year career, Gerhard Richter has ceaselessly interrogated the limits of what is possible in painting. The abstract build can be seen as the culmination of this journey. In palette, technique, and gesture, this monumental triumph epitomizes the full force of his art. The composition spans the entire color.
Oh yeah, before I keep watching this, that popped in my head while I was watching it. Our art teacher, she used to be an artist. And she used to, you know how like there's some artists that like put their art on like a website or take them to like a sculpture place that you can like buy, people can buy off you. Yeah, that's what she done, and I was like, wow, that is so cool. And she's actually nice. I really like my art teacher. She is so funny and so cool. And I never met an art teacher that done that. So this is like probably my first time actually having an art teacher that is done that before. And it's super cool. I'm like, whoa. I was like, wow, you are so cool. I'm like, and now I'm in love with you. She goes, oh. I'm like, I told her, I was like, I have not had any art teacher that I have met through my whole school year. I never knew I would meet a teacher in high school at art that would be one of those people. I'm like, whoa, no, I love how you do it. She was like, thanks. So she's a pretty cool art teacher that I like.
Color spectrum, from deepest blacks to brightest whites. Dominated by the primaries of red, yellow, and of course blue, it also encompasses every
I know what this art is.
of hue in between. Streaked and smeared passages of once semi-liquid material have been fixed on the surface, the shadows of their former malleability caught in a perpetually dynamic stasis. The sum of Richter's tireless process of addition and subtraction becomes a record of time itself within the paint strata. Blau is the definitive abstract build masterpiece. Every abstract painting of equal or greater scale that Richter has made since Blau resides today in a museum. Richter's unprecedented art of abstraction stands as ultimate culmination to the journey of his career, during which he has interrogated the limits of representation, the nature of perception, and the operations of visual cognition. Variously evoking something of Rothko's exuberant and transformative colour, Pollock's instigation of autonomous composition, and de Kooning's transferal of the figurative to the abstract, Richter's abstraction is ultimately without comparison.
I don't know if you guys can hear the yelling, but it's my little sister yelling at the 4-year-old boy. And of course, the 1-year-old girl too is acting like her brother. So I bet she's gonna be in timeout soon, just like her brother.
Lines of colour darting across the room. They play with your eyes. These so-called strip paintings are the work of the world's most expensive living painter, Gerhard
Whoa,
Richter.
that's so
Based on
cool.
one of his abstract paintings, broken down into small squares, a simple digital process: divide, mirror, repeat.
Whoa, that's so cool.
And I said to the printer, please make me this size strips, big, long strips. 3 meters, 2 meters and so. And then I cut them and bring together what I like, what I think that looks good.
In numbers, they certainly look good. They're selling for between $60,000 and 3.5 million. When the hard Richter painting goes for tens of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Ambivalent. Yeah. And on one side I'm proud that they pay so much for this little painting, what I did, what was extremely cheap. On the other hand, they shouldn't
Whoopsies.
30 millions.
I was trying to move my laptop,
Even for Picasso is too much.
Do you still feel a compulsion to make art?
but my iPad's not broken yet. It's not broke.
Yeah, I feel better
I wish I had a freaking
when I do something,
case.
when I produce.
I probably cut that off.
A good feeling.
What's next for you?
I have a dream. I want to sit in my studio and no talk and nothing and no show, no management, just painting.
What stuck in my mind was the sense of creating something for you that is timeless, that will last.
This is a nice illusion, yeah. It's great. Would be great.
Do you think
Excuse
you've made
me.
stuff that is timeless?
I hope so.
Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, I might have my mom help me with that. I'm still kind of wearing my pajamas pants right now. Which I just don't mind. Halftime, so. Okay, so we pretty much, I have to do choir, art, PE, so I have to do those. So for English, math, and reading are all on Zacpath, which I have done Zacpath before in last year when I was in 8th grade with 2 of my teachers. So I know what to do in Zacpath, which it is so easy, and I actually like having on a Zacpath. I don't know, but Canvas is just like hard. Not that hard, but it's just a little confusing, you know. Okay, so the next thing. National sounds like she's like literally beating up a 4-year-old right now. But she's probably is. You never know with her. If you'd seen it like itching my leg, I have like a whole bunch of new bug bites. For me, Saturday we went outside and play with water guns, and so I have like tons of bug bites right now. And I have a bug bite on my wrist right now. You guys can barely see. But it's right here. I haven't itched it, so it's like literally going down because it was like all the way, it's like that. And now it's like a little miniature. So it's like now a miniature because I haven't itched it, and I haven't itched it. I've been having a hair tie on it so I wouldn't itch it. That I always wear on this wrist, and I don't itch it whenever I don't have a hair tie on it, or I will sometimes put a scrunchie on it half time, and it doesn't bother me. I think the next thing, I'm gonna do choir. Because I bet we have stuff for choir. Okay. Which today is the... So that would be... Lucky luck. I wish there was like something that is new. I'm gonna look at this because I think this could be for today, but that would be, what is the 27th? Is it a Friday? Nope, it's a Thursday. Which do we have to do that? Which I think I already done this. Yeah. I've done that a couple weeks ago. So that's done. That's done. Which I might still have to do it. Oh my gosh. Like, if my dad was home, like, why would we have, like, 4 different, like, warm-ups? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna see where my dad is. Because yesterday he worked at the fire department. So he's probably working for Nathan. But she does dump trucks. If my dad was here and he didn't work for Nathan, for the dump truck company, which is Nathan, if he didn't had to do that, he would be home doing something else. Or he would try, like, literally, there's like a couple days that he didn't have to work for the dump truck company, and there would be days that he didn't have to, and he always tried to find something to do. My mom always tries to give him like something to do when he doesn't work for the company. Well, for Nathan, honestly. And my dad always tries to find things to do, like outside, inside, whatever. But there's probably a lot of things that he probably could do outside. And if he got all of it done, I would be like, hey Dad, do you wanna put my curtain rod up? Because I've noticed I don't have a curtain rod. Which I've been looking at, like, curtains. Which I just only have blinds, and if I didn't have blinds, I'd be... Okay, so what is the August 26th at? Is that on a... Yeah, that's on a Wednesday, so I don't have to do that until Wednesday. I'm kind of going through the things that I do need to do and stuff that I don't need to do. Which that'll be on a Friday, which it doesn't get unlocked until... Which I already think I've already done this. Oh my gosh. It sounds like my sister's home and I can't tell if it's her. Nope, she's still at her boyfriend's house. Well, 2 past weekends, she's been at her in her room the past 2 weeks. But whenever, like on Monday through Friday, she goes to her boyfriend's house because she does not like to be here because my mom babysits and she hates the 4-year-old boy. She literally wants to literally beat his butt. My sister literally wants to beat the living crap out of her. Which I don't blame her. I do want to do the same thing to him. But I don't. My brother's always, right now my brother's in class and he does Zoom meetings. He does Zoom and I don't do Zoom. Excuse me. And I'm only sat on my bed half time, but my computer is so slow. I think he's still sitting on the couch right now because my mom told him that he could not move until they had to go outside to go to do that. I wonder if I have to do language arts because she didn't say if I needed to do language arts. I feel like I'm gonna email her and be like, hey, do I have to do language arts? Probably not, because I had to pass for 30 minutes each. So I'll be here for a long time. Alright, I might get... But there's no English on here, which is probably language arts. I'm gonna do math because I feel like a math girl right now. Math is my favorite thing to do right now. So my language is right now. So it's currently 10:30. Wait for my TV says it's 7:30, which is 10:30. So 10:30. So I have another half an hour. Do I literally have to put oils that my mom make in her food on my leg? Because I cannot stop itching my leg. Which I might do that. Which I might go down there early. I might do a couple more. bed moves already. Oh my gosh. I'm like being quiet right now, and I hear like talking, and it's my brother's room. Cause when I go in there, it's like super loud. Or I could do my mom, I don't know. What I could do. But
A fraction represents the relationship between a part and a whole.
it's just like that. I can hear it. Which is no biggie for me. I might go down there real quick. So I'm gonna go downstairs and wait the kids. Whenever I go downstairs, that's when his bus gets here. So I will see you guys when I get back from doing that. So I'll see you guys later. Biology. Third period is English. Fourth period is biology. And then around that time is lunch. And then choir. And choir.
I can help you find fire stations if you.
Choir.
Here's some information.
I did not say fire, I said choir. And then right after choir is PE, and then after PE is home. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. And like going home really early feels like the day's gone by fast. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like whenever I got it done. So here it is. So I don't get there until like 8:30, 8:20. I get there very early at 8:20. So my first period when I walk into the school is art, and then after art is biology. Well, you guys can see. And then third is English, biology, lunch, choir, PE, home. So that's what it basically looks like. And then up here, you can do whatever you want. And then there's a little thing right here. But I probably need to plan this out because during September I have a doctor's appointment around like 3. So I have to tell my teacher. I'm gonna plan that real fast. Because you know me, guys, I like to plan things out. Why, Mom? I'm gonna plan things out. But like the next like in September, it is going to be crazy because somewhat this week or something, during this week, my mom has a teaching conference with one of my brothers. So the Tuesday, September 2020. So it would be on a Tuesday whenever I'm off. Which, okay. Martina. Doctor's appointment, which but a couple during August before school started, I was supposed to be having my doctor's appointment, and my mom changed it because I'm probably not ready down here. Okay, September. So my teacher sees it. She'd be like, okay, which is the day that I'm off. But if you guys are like, why is September gonna be a little different? Because my brother has a teacher conference, I think this week. I think somewhere this week. And next week, I'm gonna show you guys. So these are the days, the yellows are the days that I go to school. So these are the days that I go to school, and then this blank square is the days that my brother goes to school. So the days when I'm going to school, he's home. The days that I'm home, he goes to school. The days that I go to school is the day he gets to stay home. So it's gonna be crazy, and it's gonna be like, okay, what can I do? So my mom has to figure that out, and it's gonna make her, well, and it's gonna make her confusing, because, which I kind of get it, but it messes up our schedule, is because whenever he has a teacher conference with all the kids, like, first day of school, they have their schedule down, like they go to school, and now their schedule is gonna be effed up. So that's kind of nice and fun. So, which is totally fine, but I might go downstairs, see if my mom can help me. But those are, it's like confusing, and how my mom has to get into a different schedule. The days that I go to school, my brother doesn't go. The days that I'm off, he goes. So she has to figured it all out. So, and once September comes, I'll be like, well, you know, I would probably have more time. But yeah, it's gonna be like a little crazy, and but she has like another kid that she has to take school. They go to the same school as my brother, but a different school. My brother goes to the middle school, and then the other kid doesn't. Best time of the year. Fall is like literally coming right around the corner. I don't know if you guys do watch this one YouTuber. Her name is Olivia, and she has Gigi and Me, which that's her vlog channel name. And I love watching her. And I guess I can show you guys a picture of her. So this is her. Let me turn my bright down just a bit. So this is her, and that's her boyfriend. Well, that's Olivia, and that's her boyfriend Patrick. And then I don't think you guys want to see them kissing. And then this is Gigi, which is Gracelyn, which I love that name, which is similar like my little sister's name, but her name is Gracelyn. So that's how her name is. And then they have another name. They have another daughter named Hazel, that's Hazel. They call her Hazel Basil, or a bunch of names like that. So those are her two daughters that she has. I'm gonna show you guys them together. That's them together. But those are her two kids. And they just recently moved. So, like, in May. So they've been in the house May. So they've been in the house for like 4 months now. I think. I don't know. Let's see the last picture that she has took. So yeah. But they are kind of getting into like kind of like still kind of like getting their house together. So they have like a lot of space in their house. If you guys do want to go check them out, go check them out, which is Gigi and Me. And they are the favorite people that I've actually like to watch. I've been watching them ever since she was pregnant with their first daughter, Gracelyn. That's like the first time I watched. Yeah, my first time watching them was when she told us her story when she got pregnant and gave birth. So I've been watching them for like a long time. For me, I've been watching them for like the longest time, and I can't believe I've been watching them for like the longest time. And they have like literally, like, Olivia like has changed in like the years that I've been watching her. She's like have changed, and that's like blowing my mind. Like, seeing her being like a teen mom, and then now having two daughters is like crazy, and she has changed. And then she haven't told us that she was dating anyone. until she got an apartment, halfway into her apartment, and then that's when she told us. And then she's been hiding, when she was pregnant with Hazel, she was hiding her pregnancy, and she didn't even tell us. It was a surprise that she was pregnant again. And like, how can you hide your belly? Her belly was, like, she could literally can hide her belly with like dress, like anything. This video is gonna be like a ton long, but she was a good hider of hiding her belly. So I'm gonna go downstairs and see if my mom can help me with a couple things that I need to get done, and then once I get those done, then I will get back to you guys. So it'll probably be a long time, so I'll be right back. So see you guys whenever I get done. Oops, I swiped out of my thing. When they were trying to put her bumper on, well this week, and they found another thing that they found a new little thing on her car, and they were trying to put her bumper on, and they was like, okay, there's something wrong with her car. So I guess they finally fixed it, and now she's getting her car back tomorrow. Stuff like that, so. But I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. So, okay, I need leggings for tomorrow, my PE shirt that I need to put shorts on. By the time I probably get done putting my laundry away, probably by the time I get done with my laundry, then it'd be 1 o'clock, and yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock. Pajama shirt. That goes in my PE bag. This is
I have TMJ. It is a very complicated word. So I'm gonna try and like say the full name for it, but basically what it is it can cause your jaw to feel very like tightened and tense, and it can cause pain in the muscles like around the area. Sometimes when I'm chewing, my jaw will start to pop, and you can actually hear it. Patrick finds it really satisfying, which is just weird, but my jaw does pop, and then sometimes my jaw will get locked in place from the popping. And if you've ever had like a locked jaw, it is one of the most
my jaw always pops.
I'm stressed out, or I might be like overworking myself or something, it flares up so bad. The best way to describe it is that like there's like a key inside your jaw, and someone's turning it and turning it and turning it until you literally get to the tightest. At least that's how it is for me. So lately I've been experiencing tightness and pressure up around my temple, which is like really concerning.
I might wear this yellow shirt, because I don't think I have worn that shirt yet to school yet.
To me, because I've never felt that. I really haven't been able to do much because my head hurts so bad. Like, it hurts so bad, and there's only so much that I can do for it. When this stabbing pain comes, it's like I literally have to stop and like, in my head.
I'm gonna show you guys.
The whole gist of it is
I'm gonna pause this real quick. I'm gonna show you guys what I bring to PE every single day to school. So this pocket right here, yes, I have a llama. It is one of my favorite animals. I'm gonna show you guys what's in the pocket at front. So I have one of my old hairbrushes that I will brush my hair through. This is the deodorant cucumber mint, and now I have lavender rose, which there's like a sticker on it, and this one doesn't. So they have changed the labels on it. But I have 2 deodorants, one I run out, socks just in case if I forget one or I don't wear socks, and then of course I have 2 pencils just in case. So that's what's in kind of in front. And the reason why I have llama on my bag and my name. Llamas are my favorite animals, and I just like llamas. So, period. I bring two different shorts. So I have black and white one that are Nike. So I kind of fold them like that, and then I will fold them again, and then I will just roll them. So they're like just like that if I have room. And then I have all black ones, fold, and then the same way. And then, of course, a shirt, and then class of 2020. So that's what I wear in PE, and then I fold my shirt. I don't know. I like to be needy. I'm gonna bring everything out. And put everything back. But that's what I bring to PE every single day after my school year. And did I ever find my... There's my underwear. I hope my mom didn't put my bralette in Ellie's basket, because it is now where to be seen. I know. Like, nowhere to be seen. So I probably need to go to my sister's room and be like, hey Mom, have you ever seen my, So, I'm gonna give you guys a little rundown. If you guys are probably wondering, have I gotten dress coded yet? No. With our dress code in middle school, we had something to literally have to cover butt. So it has to be like this. So something long to cover our butt. And now in high school, we can wear something that doesn't cover our butts, which I love it. And it's super fun to not cover your booty. So I have not got dress coded. So, and I kind of have on the first day of school, like, I asked one of my teachers, like, what is our dress code for leggings? And she goes, you don't have to cover your butt. It's like, God. Oh, like, I was like stressing out this morning. I'm like, okay, do I have to wear something long to cover my butt or something? And she goes, no, you don't have to cover your butt. But if you are not comfortable or you just don't feel like not showing your butt yet, you can cover your butt. I was like, yeah, so I was like, I was stressing out this morning. The first day of school. So, yeah, I was kind of like a little stressed out in the morning about wearing leggings. But I asked her just in case if the if the dress code have changed. But the other day I wore this shirt, and one of my teachers, her name actually goes by McDonald's, so like McDonald's, and it's super funny. But she noticed my shirt because she was eating, and I was standing there waiting for one of the kids to get out of the bathroom. She goes, what is Shelly Cove? I'm like, it's a website that I like. I have I got two new, I have two more that are new from their collection for the summer, and then I have, let's see, from last year I got two, I told her, I was like, I have like two, I have two so I have like 4 t-shirts and 1 long sleeve. And then, of course, one of my cats decided to poop on one of my, like, a teal shirt. And so pretty much I have a little white spot on it. So, of course, my grandma, of course, bought me the same exact shirt and did not told me about it. It's just, I got surprised by it. So she surprised me with it. So, I have like at least one of them are my PJ shirt, and then I have 4. So, I'm like, I have 5, between 5 to 6 Shelly Cove stuff. She goes, well, you're obsessed by Shelly Cove. I'm like, yeah, I do. I'm like, it's one of my favorite things. I love turtles, and then with them, when I got done washing my hands, I told her, I was like, yeah, like, they're not expensive. They're like $29.99, so they're not that expensive. And then whenever my big sister Leah, she went to Outer Banks and she got me a Ibriella shirt that is a elephant, and that's one of my other favorite animals are too. And so it says Ibriella Outer Banks. So I have that too. And I wanting to get another, probably want to get another Ibriella too for Christmas. So I have a collection of Shelly Cove. I'm like, I told her, I'm obsessed by Shelly Cove. Like I told her, I'm like, if you want to get one, go get one, because I'm like, if you like more of a comfy girly, I'm like, I told her, I'm like, these shirts are comfy. I'm like, especially with this blue one, you don't feel like you're wearing a shirt. She goes, oh my gosh. Yeah, she's like, yeah, you feel like you're not even wearing a shirt. That's how comfy it is. I'm like, love them. And I'm like, my long sleeve and my teal one, they both have pockets on them, but this one and my other 2 new shirts don't. So, I'm like, they're nice to have. So, and she goes, yeah. But I'm like, yeah, they're comfy and something that I like to wear. And like literally I asked my mom when we're going to school, like shopping, I asked her, I'm like, can I get some Shelly Cove stuff? She goes, yeah. And she's like, yeah. So I'm like, normally whenever I show her something, she's like, okay, let me look at the prices. And she normally sees the price. She goes, okay, let's get some. So with my order, I got 2 new t-shirts and then a ring toe for, I like ring toes and some rings. So I got that, and then they also send you like a little code. So like if you like you shop for them and like they send you out. So they pretty much give you like at least 6 or 5 or 4 stickers, and then they will send you a little card. So she goes, wow. So she goes, wow. I'm like, yeah, I really like them. So yeah. But I kind of organized my closet by colors. So which I guess I can show you guys. I'm gonna put just like that. So I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm editing this video. I don't want to make this long, but give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below. If the comments are off, go to my Instagram, which is mstar05, and turn your notifications on. Put your notifications on and subscribe to my channel every time I post a new video. And always what I say, love you guys, and see you guys in my next vlog. Love you guys.